Miss Transformers 96 here with another video where I'm going to be discussing some new figures shown from Transformers The Last Night at New York Toy Fair 2017 from Hasbro. So in this video I'm going to be talking about the two Dinobots, or the two Transformers that transform into a creature, basically. I have made a separate video talking about the Voyager class as well as the Leader class Megatron, and I've made another video talking about the Voyager class Hound. So now I'm going to be talking about Scorn here and the other Transformer that I don't quite know the name for yet, actually. So this is very exciting. I was very pleased with the Megatrons and Hounds, the two Megatrons and the Hound that they did show. So now let's get on to these figures. Scorn we have here. This is a Dinobot that was in Age of Extinction that will make his return in The Last Night. And in Age of Extinction we did get a figure for him, but it was a deluxe class. They have upgraded him now. He is a Voyager, which is quite exciting, and he was quite big in the movie, so it makes sense that he would get the Voyager treatment. And this is looking quite nice. One thing that is disappointing is that they kept the red color scheme that they did for the toy from the last one. Of course, in the movie, Scorn is a silverish grayish look. He doesn't have any color on him, but of course the color helps sell the figures, so that's why they're adding it. But personally, I would much prefer it to be more movie accurate. But taking the color aside, the figure itself does look very nice. I am a big fan of the original Scorn. I think it in both molds, it works really nicely. So it is cool to see an updated version. He looks like he's very spiked out, especially in the teeth areas. He looks very sharp all over, which I do like quite a bit. And in robot mode, he looks awesome. It looks like just a cooler, bigger version. He's got a much longer face now, which I do think looks accurate and looks very cool. His tail is now curved, while the last one, it was basically straight. And you can see his legs are a little bit more well-defined than the deluxe version. And they just did a good job of not only making him bigger, but also updating him to a certain standard. The last one I enjoyed, and I think it's a good figure, so I'm pretty happy with that one. But I do think that this one is a nice upgrade, and I do like it. I will be picking this one up. I might wait for like a sale or something, because I'm not a big Dinobot fan, but I still think that this is a very nice look for Scorn. If I had to pick my favorite Dinobot from the movie, Scorn would probably be it. So I do think that this is a nice representation of this figure. They updated him well, and I think that he deserved an update. So now we get on to this figure. Now, I have looked, and I cannot find a name for him. I'm sure that they have released a name, and I'm just missing it, but I cannot personally find a name for him. So please let me know who he is, because I would like to know, because this is a very interesting looking character, and he uses very muted colors, which I think is quite nice, but it is surprising they didn't give him some wacky colors. And I'm not sure if he's a Dinobot or if he's like a dragon, because his alt mode, it kind of looks like both. I kind of want to say it's a dragon, but I'm not sure. But in the figure mode, it doesn't really have that Dinobot look to him. He doesn't have like the very knight look that the Dinobots had. Like, they all had very similar proportions, where they had like curved up feet and they had very pointy kind of helmeted heads. All the Dinobots had that type of look, while this one does not. So I don't think that he's a Dinobot. He looks quite nice. There's some good detailing like around here. Like, he looks like a knight, but he doesn't look like... He looks like a very proper knight, as opposed to the Dinobots that are a little bit more of like the jousting type of knights. That's kind of the way I can distinguish them, basically. So he looks like he fits the knight theme of the movie, but not in the Dinobot knight type of look. So I don't think that he's a Dinobot, but he does transform into this, which is just weird. I don't know if this is some sort of dinosaur. It's probably a dragon, based on the fact that it looks like he has some wings. It's odd. I'm not a huge fan of his alt mode. I think it looks a little strange, and I don't like the way that the colors are formed together. You have like just the blue head, and then you have different shades of gray and brown and gold and white, just kind of mixed in throughout the body, and it looks like he's got some blue on his tail. So I'm not a fan of the way that the colors are mixed into this figure. I don't think it looks great. I do believe that this is a Voyager class figure. There's a possibility it's a deluxe, but I believe it's a Voyager class. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but he looks like a Voyager, right? Maybe he's a deluxe. I'm not sure. But I'm not 100% sure if this is just some sort of concept series that, Hasbro does quite a lot, or if this is a legitimate character from the last night. We'll have to see. If it's not a character from the last night, this is going to be an easy pass for me. If it is a character from the last night, I will pick him up. However, out of all of the new things that they just showed, this one is the one that I'm not as interested in as the others. So there you go. That's my video, mainly talking about the Dinobot Scorn Voyager class mold. Sorry, and then the dragon slash dinosaur slash whatever it is of the other one. So there you go. Let me know what you guys think of these figures, and like I said, you can check out my video of Hound and Megatron at the moment. Can't wait to see more figures from the last night. So let me know what you guys think of these, and thanks so much for watching.